Hello, my name is April Vieira, and I'm a senior at CSUMB, and welcome to my Community Scan project for service learning. So, what I learned from this course is that there is an actual difference between helping, fixing, and serving. I never thought of these three words in those terms. So, I learned that helping, fixing, and serving represent three different ways of seeing life. And when you're helping, you see life as weak. And when you think you're fixing something, you see that part of life as being broken. However, while you're serving, you and others around you are able to see life as whole. And fixing and helping may be the work of the ego, and service the work of the soul. An interesting excerpt from Rachel Noemi Remen's article was, when we serve, we don't serve with our strength. We serve with ourselves, and we draw from all of our experiences. Our limitations serve. Our wounds serve. Even darkness can serve. My pain is the source of my compassion. My woundedness is the key to my empathy. To me, those are pretty powerful words. And I chose and completed my service hours at MEarth, located in Carmel Valley. MEarth is located at the end of Carmel Valley Middle School property. And MEarth staff members provide instructions to students of Carmel Middle School that involves a 6-week equal literacy program for all 6th grade students, and the school's world language, science, history, and English languages art classes. MEarth also serves elementary students from Seaside, Marina, Monterey, and Salinas. And a little bit of information about MEarth is that since 2004, they have served over 7,000 students from these underserved areas. And they have been providing programming that serves the community of over 1,000 students each year. So there's school day, after school programs, and summer camps that introduce sustainability and healthy lifestyle choices to the community students who attend the programs each year. And the content of the program focuses students on environmental issues that face Earth, such as habitat destruction, invasive species pollution, especially plastic pollution, overpopulation, and overconsumption. Participants in the MEarth programs also include the Boys and Girls Clubs of Monterey County. So a little bit of demographic information. As I said, MEarth is located in Carmel Valley. And Monterey County has a population of 433,898 people, with a median age of 34 years old and a median household income of $60,494. The population of Monterey County is 57.8% Hispanic, 30.6% white, and 5.4% Asian, with 77.7% being United States citizens. So this graph shows the Monterey County the percentage of Monterey County who live below poverty line. So 15.3% of the population in Monterey County live below the poverty line. The longest or largest demographic living in poverty are females in the age range of 6 to 11 years of age, followed by females with an age range of 25 to 35 years, and then females in the age range of 18 to 24. The national average of population living under the poverty line is 14.7%. So Monterey County is a little bit higher than the national average living in under the poverty line. A little information about the median home price of Monterey County is that the median price is $429,000, with home ownership in Monterey County being 49.1%, which is below the national average of 63%. And the median rent price is almost $1,900. So this is a very expensive area to live in. And an example is that basic food items like milk, bread, and eggs are going to cost you more in Monterey County than maybe somewhere in the Central Valley or Northern California. A little bit of information about Carmel, where MEarth is located, is that the median home price in Carmel is $1,241,000. And that's quite a big difference in home prices in Monterey County as compared to Carmel. So this chart shows the poverty threshold in the United States. And with California being one of the highest cost of living states, people or families living at the poverty threshold do not have much. So from this chart, take a family of 4. The poverty threshold is $24,257. Now take a moment to reflect that this is money to pay rent, buy food, health insurance, pay utilities, and provide clothes and other expenses for each individual in the family. This money does not stretch far, especially in California. So MEarth mission and vision are on this slide, and their vision is building an interconnected community of engaged citizens and future leaders by promoting analytical thinking through experience-based learning at the Hilton Bielek Habitat. And MEarth's mission is to educate and inspire through environmental stewardship. Okay, and like I said earlier, MEarth is located in Carmel Valley. For the underserved population, transportation to MEarth may be a bit of a challenge. So there's two maps. One is showing from Salinas to Carmel Valley via Highway 1, and the other is Salinas to Carmel Valley via Highway 68. And they're both the same, approximately 30 minutes, but that depends on the day and time of travel by car. So it usually, I live in Marina, and it usually takes me about 25 minutes to get from my home to MEarth. And another way to get to MEarth is by the Monterey Salinas Transit, which is the bus. From Salinas, it can take approximately 1 hour, 25 minutes, up to 2 hours, depending on the time and day. And also, a one-way ticket costs $6, with a round trip ticket costing $12. Now, for the underserved population, uh, $12 to get to MEarth on their own isn't going to be feasible, and you're not going to find very many people willing to part with their money to go to be involved in serving at a location that's so far away when we have other locations that are much closer to their homes. Now, MEarth has 4 to 5 programs that involve the community and the children of the surrounding areas. So the one is Food Connect, and Food Connect is a program that teaches students how to grow, harvest, and cook foods that are healthy for both the people who eat them and the land on which they are grown. And what it is active learning and participation. MEarth teaches students to have lifelong connections and healthy food-related habits. Now, this program is mostly an after-school program and runs from about 1:30 to 6. And this is the program that serves the underserved students from the other areas outside of Carmel Valley. Classroom Connect is another of MEarth's programs, and this program involves teachers, MEarth staff, community volunteers or service learners, and students who together in a hands-on approach learn. So staff work with classroom teachers to create standards-based elementary, middle, and high school curriculum that complement science, math, social studies, 6th grade core, and world languages. Teachers and students learn together in the gardens, the LEED certified green kitchen, and watershed environments. Now, I participated in some of my service learning hours in the Classroom Connect program. And my observation was that most of the students were white and were more likely to come from an upper middle class family. Another of MEarth's programs is the Nature Connect. And the Hilton Bialek Habitat, where MEarth operates, was founded to connect children with nature. The Nature Connect programs invite students to learn and grow in the native plant gardens and explore bird, insect, and small mammal ecosystems on the 10-acre habitat of MEarth. The students are able to interact with and think about nature and our place's natural world. Students and volunteers are also involved with the Carmel River watershed and dunes restoration projects. Now, Community Connect is where MEarth believes that teaching the next generation is a community project. And the Community Connect program provides opportunities for local community members to connect with the habitat and its programs. And the community members volunteer in the gardens and kitchen, working with the younger generations. MEarth believes that by working and playing together, people will build a more sustainable future. While serving at MEarth, I was able to meet Terry English. And Terry is a longtime volunteer with MEarth and also a 38-year resident of Carmel Valley. She volunteers Mondays and Thursdays in the organic garden. And while speaking with Terry, she stated that there is a huge difference in parent participation between Carmel and Carmel Valley elementary schools. She said there isn't much parent involvement in Carmel Valley because both parents have to work in order to make a living wage. She stated that the disparity between the two towns is very much noticeable, and that Carmel Valley has a much more diverse population than Carmel does, which is predominantly white. She said the children of Carmel Valley and other participating schools are lucky to have the MEarth program to be involved in, and that it's a great way for the kids to connect with nature and how to treat the environment. Another individual I was able to speak with is Matt Batchelor, who is the property manager at MEarth. He is very passionate about the environment and teaching students. And prior to MEarth, he taught science classes, but he loves the hand-on approach of teaching that he can do at MEarth. He stated that he enjoys teaching students about Earth and where their food comes from. He grew up on a farm in the Midwest, and farming is essential to life. And he sees a disconnect when it comes to children and food. And he also states that there's way too much consumption of processed food, and that a lot of health issues are starting to arise or have become because of all the processed foods. Okay, and one of the isms I saw or observed is classism. So as I spoke earlier, transportation can be a huge issue for people, underserved people in the surrounding area. Also, MEarth is geared more towards the students at Carmel Valley Middle School, and their students there are predominantly white. However, with the amount of students living in poverty, it can be difficult to participate in the program located in Carmel Valley. But thankfully, MEarth has partnered up with schools in Salinas, Marina, and Seaside, and with the Boys and Girls Clubs in Monterey County for students to have access to their programs. MEarth's summer programs cost $250 per student, and students who are unable to afford this cost can apply for scholarships. And these scholarships are provided by private and company donors that partner with MEarth. So thankfully, the underserved children can participate without the burden of the $250. Another thing I noticed is that accessibility can be a bit difficult for a disabled person. There are narrow and gravel pathways on the MEarth property. What MEarth has done, though, and is starting and is trying to develop areas where the disabled can have access to, is they've put in a concrete granite paved area, a large area in front of the green building, which is where the cooking is done, the kitchen. And they've also incorporated an ADA table where the disabled are able to work or experience the MEarth. So this is the end of my video, and thank you for watching, and congratulations to everyone on the completion of winter term.